Imagine leading an army before you're old enough to vote. That's exactly what Joan of Arc did. She was just 13 when she claimed to hear mysterious voices. Saints, she said, sent by God. At a time when France was losing a brutal, endless war against England, the 100 Years' War, Joan stepped into history. Most people in 15th century Europe saw Joan not just as a teen girl, but as a miracle, or to some, a threat. In 1429, she convinced the Dauphin, Charles VII, to let her lead his armies. Picture this: a teenager, dressed in armor, riding at the head of a desperate force. Few believed in her until she started to win. Joan had never fought before. She couldn't read or write. Still, her sheer faith inspired soldiers to fight harder. In a mere 9 days, her army broke the English siege at Orleans, a victory many thought impossible. Crowds cheered. The tide of the war changed. France rallied. For Charles VII, Joan was a gift. She led him to Reims, secured his coronation, and made the French hope again. But being a hero is dangerous. In 1430, Joan was captured by allies of the English, betrayed, sold, and imprisoned. Her fate now lay not on the battlefield, but in a dark courtroom. Joan's trial was one of the century's most famous. She stood alone as wave after wave of learned men grilled her for months. Their accusations: witchcraft, heresy, cross-dressing. She had dared to wear armor, after all. But when they tried to trick her, Joan's answers stunned everyone. Asked if she was in God's grace, Joan said, "If not, may God put me there. If so, may He keep me." No matter the questions, Joan never wavered. Her resolve outshone her age. Yet, her enemies wanted blood. On May 30th, 1431, at just 19, Joan was led to the stake in Rouen. The crowd wept as flames rose. Eyewitnesses said even English soldiers prayed for her soul. Martyrdom claimed Joan, but her story didn't die. Years later, the church overturned her conviction, declaring her innocent, a victim of politics and fear. By the 20th century, Joan was declared a saint. Today, she's a legend, not just in France, but worldwide. A peasant girl who believed, acted, and changed history forever. What if Joan's voices had been ignored? Would France even exist as we know it? Joan's courage reminds us, sometimes the loudest force in history isn't an army or a king. It's the voice of a teenager who dares to dream. Stay curious and keep watching. History has more unlikely heroes waiting to be found.